whenever I work in business class, I'm like, why don't I work here more often? Good morning. Today is Wednesday. I'm just getting ready to leave for my trip to Los Angeles. I'm really excited. I haven't been there in about half a year. I'll go leave now and drive over to the airport, which will take me about 2 hours. Let's go. I'm currently sitting in a crew parking lot here in Munich. So it's 9 a.m. right now. I have about an hour before I actually need to be inside of the briefing room. I don't know anyone from the crew yet, but I'm sure they're all going to be really nice. And the flight time today is probably going to be around 11 hours, maybe a little longer. So it's a day flight. We get to LA at like, I think it's gonna be like 4 p.m. 3:30-ish, something like that, LA time. So I am excited. There's a 9-hour time difference. In Austrian or German time, it's gonna be around midnight till we land. Anyways, I'm gonna have my second breakfast right now and I'll talk to you guys later. I made it to LA. It's currently 4:30 p.m. local time, which means at home it is 1:30 a.m. I'm so tired. But the flight was really nice. So I was working up front in business class. I was working the 1LA position, so I was in charge of serving meals and beverages in the front business class compartment on the left hand side, and all my passengers were so nice. Like, they were amazing. And then the crew was really nice as well. If it was up to me, I would have chosen to be in economy class because I just prefer the teamwork, because in business class you basically have your own service compartment, but in economy class you work together with all of the other flight attendants more, I'd say. So that's why I usually prefer economy class, but I was the one of the lowest seniority, so I just took whatever position was left when everyone else picked their positions in our briefing today. Or actually yesterday in Germany, because in Germany it's already the next day, but in LA it's not. So the flight time was 11 hours and 30 minutes, which was kind of long for an LA flight. We made it here in time. We were actually, I think we were like 15 minutes ahead of schedule, which is good. And I just got here. I'm so tired. Like, I can't wait to put my eye drops in. Like, my eyes are really dry, so flying is probably not the best for them, but eye drops always help. And then, like, my skin is really dry as well, so I can't wait to slather on some moisturizer. I don't think I'll do much today. I'm just so tired. I'll probably go to bed at like 7 p.m. or something. But I do want to go to the grocery store and just grab some stuff. I'm not sure which one I'm going to go to, but I'm thinking of either Trader Joe's, but that one's a little farther away. Maybe another one. There's a Walmart close by, and then there's another one. I can't think of the name of it, but whatever, I'll figure it out. I'll show you my hotel room, and then I really need to take a shower, go get my grocery shopping done, and then go to bed. If you've been with my channel for a while, you've seen this hotel room a million times, because all of the hotel rooms here look the same basically. Hello. I don't know if you can see me because it's really dark in here. And then okay, so that's a different system. I haven't had that one. Usually our hotel faces, well, our rooms face the other direction, like the pool area, but I guess today they don't. That's alright, it's still pretty. Oh, it smells so good. Somehow it smells like roasted chicken out there. Really good. And then bathroom's nice. Small but nice. The shower is huge though, like you can even sit down if you want, I guess. And then I like the mirror. Some art. I just got back from the grocery store, so I ended up going to Vaughn's. I kind of like that store. It's kind of close to the hotel. It was like a 15-minute walk away, and honestly, like, I can barely keep my eyes open. I need some sleep. It's currently 6:30 p.m. I need sleep, you guys. I'm gonna show you what I bought, but then I'm just gonna fall asleep, you guys. So this is everything I bought. This is not sponsored, by the way. So I got 2 kinds of ramen, some bananas, bagels, carrots, mac and cheese. These are not for my layover, but I ran out of them at home. My fiance loves them. My brother and sister love them, so I just decided to get a couple of those. Then I got some cream cheese, some yogurt, and that's basically it. Good morning. Today is Thursday, so I'm still sitting in bed, just cuddling with the comfy pillow that Mario gave me. So currently it's 9 a.m. I have been up for quite a while. I think I woke up at like 2:30 a.m. But then again, I went to bed at like 7:30 p.m. last night, so I didn't expect anything else. It's kind of like my way of coping with time difference between Austria and California, because the time difference is 9 hours. And this way I don't really get a jet lag here and I don't really get a jet lag at home. This is what I have found works for myself. So if it's not what works for you, that's totally fine. I'm not judging you or telling you that this is the way to go. This is just what has worked for me on like shorter trips. I only have like 48 hours here in LA, so I don't really want to go all the way to like California time. I just want to stay somewhat in between, if that makes sense. So I'm sitting here. I have been editing a video for Sunday. This is actually it's for next Sunday, so not like the Sunday that it's gonna be here in a couple of days, but like next week's video. So it's my Vienna and Graz video. If you haven't watched it, this video goes live after the one that I just edited, so I'll just link it for you guys. This was a really weird morning. So I woke up and I saw this push notification on my phone that was actually from our local government in Salzburg, and it said that there was going to be another lockdown. So for a few days there already was a lockdown for all of the unvaccinated people, and now they are gonna have a complete lockdown and it's gonna start on Monday. I'm not mad about there being a lockdown. I believe that the necessary steps have to be taken because our infection numbers have been skyrocketing. Like, it's crazy. But at the same time, what like makes me really mad is that somehow most of our politicians can't just say how they feel, because like 2 days ago they were telling us, oh no, there's not going to be a lockdown for vaccinated people, and now like 2 days later they're like, well, we're going to go into lockdown. And I'm like, why didn't you just say so from the start? You know, don't make everyone believe that it's not gonna happen and then like tell a totally different story 2 days after. We all knew that the numbers were bad, so you might as well just tell us that there's gonna be a lockdown. And I wish they would have just gone to this measure a little earlier, and then it wouldn't be that bad right now. Yeah, I'm not gonna discuss this any further. So like I said, I'm glad that they are taking steps in order to get the situation under control. I'm just not happy about the communication, if that makes sense. I just had to mention it. I just had to talk to someone, so I talked to you guys. I mean, I just talked to Mario on the phone like an hour ago, but I needed to talk to more people. Anyways, I'm gonna go get ready now. My video for Sunday is pretty much edited, so that's awesome. And the weather today, it doesn't look too great. It's a little overcast, but that's actually what the weather forecast said a couple of days ago. I expected this sort of weather. It's not really warm outside. I think the temperatures are like in the 50s, so it's like below 20 degrees centigrade. And yeah, I'm gonna go get ready, then I'm gonna head to the beach for a little beach walk, and then I'm gonna head on over to the mall because I wanna go to Bath and Body Works and maybe JCPenney, not sure, we'll see. Look what I just found, it's a blimp. Let me see if I can zoom in. Like, how cool is that? because of the waves and the wind. It's really nice here. It's not that warm, but that's okay. Look, the blimp is back. It's right up there. I think it's the same one I saw before. I just got back to the hotel. I had a wonderful day, so my walk to the beach was amazing and the weather cleared up a little bit, so it's not really warm outside, but it's not cold either, so I was fine with like my t-shirt and a light jacket. So on the way back, I stopped by the store and I bought a couple of things. Well, these things are from Mario, so Sour Patch Kids and Swedish Fish. He loves that kind of candy, so I don't think I have ever had him try either of these, so he's gonna be excited. And I bought these for myself. I'm gonna try them now. Can you believe that I have never had Reese's Pieces before? So this is gonna be the first time I try these. I've had Reese's cups in like every form they have, I think. I had like the white chocolate ones, the dark chocolate ones, the milk chocolate ones, the mini ones, the regular ones, and then they have like the bigger sized ones that are thinner, if you know what I mean. But I have never had Reese's Pieces, so that's gonna be it first. And then I bought some cookies. Mario said he wanted cookies. I think it was more kind of like a joke, but I decided to get him cookies. And then I bought these. By the way, none of this is sponsored. I just have to mention it for legal reasons. I bought everything with my own money. I'm not affiliated with any kind of brand. I got these at Bath & Body Works. The eucalyptus and tea one. Oh my gosh, this smells so good. I think this is gonna be my favorite one out of all the ones I bought. Then I got winter candy apple. I got fresh sparkling snow. I used to use shower gel from Bath & Body Works and it was called fresh sparkling snow. Let's see if it smells the same. Ah, memories. That's so good. Then snowy peach berry and believe in your elf. Isn't that name really cute? So I kind of find these very handy, and yeah, they had a deal where you get 5 for $8, I believe. I think they have to steal all year round, I'm not sure, but every time I'm there they have it. So that's what I bought. I am gonna make some iced tea right now. I'm in a mood for iced tea. And now this is a hotel room hack. If you don't want to pay for your drinks, just bring a tea bag, or sometimes they have them in your hotel room. You can just use like regular black tea, or even green tea is really good. Sometimes they have like green tea with lemon or something. I like my iced tea sweet, like southern style, so I always add sugar, even though I usually don't drink tea with sugar. But for iced tea I always use sugar. And then I also grab some ice from like the ice machine on the floor. So yeah, I think I'm good to go with making some iced tea right now. Definitely smells like iced tea. It's green tea though, so not black tea. It's good, I like it. It's very good. And this cost me nothing, so I didn't have to spend like $5 on a Starbucks drink. So that's a money-saving hack. I'm ready to head back to first Munich and then Salzburg. So in case you're wondering why I didn't vlog today, well, I didn't really do much today. So since departure day is always the day where we leave sort of early here, so Currently it is 2:30 p.m. and I'm just about to head down to the front desk and check out and all that. So I got up early today, then I watched some Netflix and stuff, and then obviously I had breakfast and lunch. Then I went back to bed because I always like to sleep right before departure, because I mean it is like 10 or 10 and a half hour flight, and it's gonna be a red-eye flight, which means we're gonna work the whole night basically, because when I land in Munich it's gonna be 1:30 p.m. tomorrow. So that's why I just call it like an easy stay inside of the hotel day today. Our flight time today, like I just mentioned, is probably going to be around 10 hours, maybe 10 and a half, depending on the flight route and like the weather conditions and that kind of stuff. On the way in, it took us 11 and a half hours, which was pretty long. I've done this flight in like 11 hours or less than 11 hours before. What else? The plane's pretty full today. We're not working minimum crew, so we have 2 extra flight attendants on this plane today, which is nice. I'll be working up front in business class once again, and yeah, I think it's gonna be a great flight. I hope it is gonna be a great flight, and I'm excited to get back home because today's Friday and tomorrow is Saturday, so I'll have at least 1.5 days with Mario, which is nice because he works from Monday to Friday, so I always try to be home for the weekend whenever I can, or I try to be home for like half of the weekend at least. Anyways, let's go. Good morning. I made it home safe and sound yesterday. I think I got home at like 4 p.m., which was perfectly fine. I thought it was going to be later, but somehow everything worked out very well. There were no holdups at the border. I saw that they were doing random checks on like the German side when people were going from Austria to Germany, because Austria is a high-risk area for Germany at the moment, but the other way around, there were no checks. I mean, you need to be either vaccinated, tested, or you need to have recovered from COVID-19 recently in order to cross the border anyways. So today's our last day of not being in lockdown actually. So we're thinking about maybe going to the Christmas markets later. We don't really want to buy much or anything, just like walk through, because they have to close again today. Because yeah, if you haven't heard, I mean, I think I mentioned it in this video, Austria is going into lockdown again. I know a lot of you have already messaged me about this, and I feel so bad. Like 2 of you have messaged me that you were gonna come to Salzburg from, well, pretty far away. Both of you will know who you are. I'm so sorry about this. Like, we didn't think that we were gonna go into lockdown. So yeah, it's pretty much been, I mean, the numbers were high, but they always mentioned that there wouldn't be a lockdown for anyone that's vaccinated, and now there is. So I really hope that things will look up in the future and that this won't scare you off from coming here in the future. Apart from that, I am gonna talk about the flight yesterday. Oh my gosh, this was such a great flight. So like, my crew was amazing, and the passengers were like the nicest passengers that you could ask for. Everyone was so kind, and it was just such a great experience. Like, you know, usually I go and work in economy class, and I like doing like the galley position for the back galley, but whenever I have to work in business class, so sometimes I'll go there by choice, but whenever I have to go there because I'm like the one with the lowest seniority and that's the position that's left, sometimes it's economy class. It always depends, I guess, on the people, because I know many people who prefer economy class, and I also know many people who prefer working up in business class. So it depends on the person. But whenever I work in business class, I'm like, why don't I work here more often? Like, it's just, I feel like everything's more relaxed. I mean, you still have to do the work and everything, but there's not that much of a rush because you just have more time, because you just don't have that many passengers. Because, I mean, economy class, obviously you have more seats and you have to take care of more people. But like in business class, I just love all of the conversations, you know, like talking to people, like hearing their story, like where they're going or why they are traveling. Sometimes those are really happy stories, sometimes they're really sad stories, but it's just so interesting to like get to know people that way, you know, and like just like communicate and talk to people from different backgrounds and different cultures. It's just, I really love this job. So everything went really well yesterday. Our flight time was 10 hours and 20 minutes, which was well, I've done the LA flight, like the flight from LA to Munich in like 9 hours and 50 minutes, but 10 hours and 20 minutes for like the winter time is fine. Usually in the summertime, this flight is a little shorter. I'm pretty sure that has to do with weather. Yesterday, it was a little bumpy when I was on break, so I didn't really get to sleep too much during my break. Usually I sleep really well on a plane, but I mean, I had slept before departure and stuff, so it was fine. But I was like, this can't be happening. Like, the flight was so smooth before, and then it was bumpy while I was on break, and then it was smooth again. It was like, really? Anyways, I think there is not that much else that I want to say right now. I have talked enough, I think. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed the video, which I really hope, make sure that you click on the subscribe button and make sure that you give this video a thumbs up. I hope you're all doing well. I hope wherever you are, the whole pandemic situation is better, that you don't have to go into lockdown again, that the other measures taken are enough. And I'll keep you up to date, like what our measures are going to be like in the future, how everything's working out. And by the way, I haven't mentioned this yet. I'm pretty sure that this is already part of like the December vlogs, because I have just too many vlogs that I'm still editing and stuff. So yeah, I think I'll talk about it in another video as well. I will vlog stuff during December. I'll show you around town and stuff, and like make sure that you see all the Christmas lights and that kind of stuff. But this year, I'm just not really planning on doing much of Vlogmas. I'll still vlog, but I'll be working basically full time again. And with like wedding planning and all that, I just don't think I have the time to do like more than one video per week. But you'll still have that vlog, and those vlogs are usually longer, because my usual like Vlogmas vlogs were between 5 and 10 minutes, and my regular vlogs are usually between like 20 and 30 minutes. I'm sorry if that's not what you had been expecting for this year, but that's just what works for me. So I hope you guys understand and are still happy that I'm doing vlogs. So anyways, I hope you're all having a wonderful start into December, and I will see you very soon. Bye bye.